Hello and welcome back to Outworld Station. In our last episode, we continued expanding our factories in all the places, especially focusing on silica because we were suffering under a lack thereof. Although we did also do a few tweaks to composite, to try and increase the production of that, although it doesn't seem to be doing good enough, so we're probably going to have to expand that. But we also need to get these last set of ships made. We need 25 Meson heavy haulers, and we're on short power again. But we need to have a small storage or small cargo pods brought in, which are somewhere in this neighborhood. Where the heck are they? No. There they are. So you, Link, there. And that means I think I also need to, yes, set a storage for them. Small. Alright, there we go. And since we're using stored power, we might want to boost our power production again. Yeah, we're right there on the edge of it. So let's add another one of these, I guess. Can't afford frames, superconductors, and computers. All the things. I'm going to take some of those too. Why not? Why not? We'll need them eventually, I'm sure. It goes there. This goes here. And then this goes there, and that should help a little bit. At least we're producing more than we are maximum using, so that should be fine. So you should now be getting those. Maybe they haven't trucked in there yet. Did I miss? Apparently I did. Did I already have it linked and I unlinked it just a few minutes ago? Probably. Because I didn't have a storage space for it. They weren't going, but they were ready to go. Alright, so that should take care of that. So now I think we should focus on producing more carbon stuff. How is that doing? Is it maintaining? It's maintaining at exactly 360. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times 30 is 360. We are maxed out on our possible carbon consumption here, which means that anything else will have to be gotten from either more upgrades to the miners, I think, because we can do this one. We don't have the tech points for it, but we could do that, or we could do a, we could get some from somewhere else. So let's go take a look at 2 here. Over here we have 240. We have none. Oh wait, you're not going to have any. Right, it's you. You're not getting a whole lot in. Oh, that's right, we looked at this last time. Carbon is there. Do we have any other carbon here? We do have one more. So maybe we should start with that idea then. Let's do, build resources miner, and this needs local power, I think. So power, 1, 2, 3, 4. Defense, 2 guns, and a transport freighter dock. Looks like I need a little bit of composite, and then I'm good to go. And we have none here, so we have to go over here to get it. Ships are waiting at shipyards. Why is the tug? Oh. Oh, you can't. Oh, wait, no. There we go. Oopsie. I missed a step. Okay, good thing I was paying attention to the alerts for once. Ship reactors failing. Is that just because of this? How can I find... That doesn't make any sense. That's got to be a bug. And there's the hydrogen coming in. And it's 500, so it does take it a moment. How many, Oh, actually, a fair few. What's the hold up over here? superconductors. Okay. So the tug cannot find clear space has something to do with the docking, but it's all right. So that'll take a little bit of time, and we'll send those off as we can. We got the stuff we needed, so let's go over here and warp our way over to the other... Wait, this isn't the right place. Warp our way again over here, although I'm going to run out of fuel real fast here to go slow. All the way out there. All right, miner, that's good. And this... something. And freighter dock. Can I upgrade this right away? Let's just do it. Just do it now. Also build a freighter. And then let's do 2 defense turrets. One here, one over there someplace. And then solar. And we'll go right there. Load you up. Okay, so this is carbon 2. And you are carbon 2. And you will be carbon 2 to base carbon. You're leaving already because reasons. Yeah. Alright, that's fine. Whatever. So now I think we should go boost the production, double or upgrade the mining tier on the other one too. Oh, hey there, little friend. I hope I pressed the right button. I actually kind of don't care. I'm leaving anyway. Let's see, silica, or carbon rather, over here. And then that means you need another solar panel. Alrighty, and then we just need to upgrade the dock, but we also need to move the dock so that we can add more smelting, I think, of the carbon. Yeah. I'm going to need to move you out. Let's do that again. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1 to grow on. Duplicate if we can. And upgrade if we can. We cannot. We need nano and carbon nanotubes. Probably have the nanotubes. Some. Nano. Go. Upgrade this. And then we need to find both of those ships and change them to go to this one. And I'm just going to delete this. Let's see, shift. Here we go. Did it right again. And then I can just shove that in there. Wrong slot, though. Gotta be in the output slot. Alright, so you're kind of in the way. We could just move it into the middle there. That'll be fine. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 4 of each, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so let's do, first off, 8 more of these. 8 more? Wait a minute. 4 more of these. Because that's 240, so 4 more of these. Full plating. That I have. In abundance. That's, although we could upgrade these too. 35% production speed. I forgot all about that. That puts us at 360 though, because that's 30 times 12. So I think that's okay. And then at the moment, these are all kind of failing. But let's see how it stabilizes with the new stuff, and then we can add more stuff in the line here. Did I somehow goof up? Oh, you're coming. Okay. And you out here are on your way back. Okay. Silica is stopped here. Do we really have a... Are we really... No, we're not backed up on Silica. Why is that not processing as fast as I think it should? You are constantly outputting. Where you're taking in 816 times 30. That's 480. And you're running at 240. You know what? Maybe we should upgrade these. Yeah, maybe we should, because they are maxed out. So for that, we need kind of all the things. Especially, actually, yeah, all the things. Nano reinforced composite computer carbon. Nano reinforced composite computer carbon. Critical storms. Here. Oh, I'm out of carbon nanotubes already. Alright, so now this is running at 300. They should actually... No, 296, 360 still here. Interesting, they're both maxed out at 360. Is that just because they're going to fill buffers? Probably. Probably. Yeah, they're just filling buffers. So once they've filled the buffers... And you're outputting 31 per minute, which is basically 30 per minute. So these are running at full speed. And you're at 90, which makes sense for you. We're just using all that stuff. Crazy. Let's do, whatever this stuff is called here. That's fiber. I put it in there with it disabled? No, of course not. Why did you be able to do that? There. Disable it again. Well, you can enable it. It's fine. And then we'll copy this one. There. That might need to be upgraded again to level 3. Just to get the little bit additional send speed. Oh, I wanted to look at what that actually weighted out to be on this one. 480. Okay. So it's plus 50% on base, not on current. Which makes sense. Most games do it that way. Just make sure. You're at 250, 270. You're at 220. So they are doing about 480, which is what should be expected. Okay, so we have a couple of these things to send off, but not very many. That's because we are waiting on... Oh, me is what we're waiting on. We need to make 23 of them. 10, 20, 1, 2, 3. This should be fine because we just won't make any of them until we have the reactors and the supercomputers available, of which we only have 7 of one and 1 of the other. And so now we really need more Why are you not sending those? You should be. Oh. How did I break that? And that? Control, and then... Okay, it looks like they're all connected now. Weird. You are fueling, right? Yes, good. You lost. Okay, so the next thing to boost, I think, is going to be not you, but you. Are these all chugging away? Yes, we now have more of these things. So let's duplicate this. Oopsie. Shoot. Well. And what's the hold up to make more of these? Pause it. Which it is. These are not backing up. Means that we are using all of the carbon. We only have one carbon dock. That may be an impediment. But then again, we're only using 360 anyway. We could add more. We would just need to add another carbon dock and switch these guys around because we have 2 carbon nodes here. Yeah, let's do that next. So duplicate this. 4 more of those. That puts us at 16, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes. Let's add connectors here. And then go one left and one right. We will duplicate this carbon dock. And it is delivering, though, to where? That's storage. We don't really want to do anymore, but that's okay. We can change that. Duplicate this. I need carbon nanotubes and nanoplating. More computers I'll need, I think. Composite nano carbon. Okay. Now let's do this first. Weird. 16. Okay. And then we can duplicate this. And then I want to do carbon 2. Oh, I got to change the names. Well, I don't have to, but I want to. This one will be base carbon 1, base carbon 2. And then I go back into the map, and I can find carbon 2 and move it to here. And I can find carbon 1, which must be in here someplace. Old carbon 1. There. Then you're super full. I'll take what I can out of there. And put some of it into here. 3 stacks go in there. Then I'll let the rest of that run itself out, I think. And then this will have to run itself out. Yep. We might need more power. But we also might need more fuel scooping going on. Yeah, I think we need more fuel scooping going on. 2 of these. Superconductors again. Did I put that in the wrong spot? I did. Oops. Oops. Okay. Or composite. I just keep using it, and it just keeps suffering. What did I need? Oh yeah, superconductors. We literally went over there for that. Nope, those are computers. But it's alright. It looks like problem is still gonna be deposit. Go. Okay. We got 6 of those. You're waiting on a reactor. Let's take this down to actually just like 5 of each of these, maybe. It might be better. And then I can feed the rest of them into here. If that's the actual problem, which it's not. And then they can just go back in here. Because the actual problem is still this. Fiber optics. We might need to increase this again. Silica. Oopsie. We definitely are going to need more scooping. Let's come over here. See about that, because these are all hard at work. I could put them, like, on the opposite sides, too. As long as I don't run out of room for power. Duplicate. Panel plating. Reinforced frames. of power. Plating. Interesting that stuff is still going through. Okay, get lost. See if that makes a huge difference or not. Should. Yeah, you're not getting very much hydrogen very fast. Hopefully they kind of alternate these or something so they don't always go to the same one, so they can buffer it up a little bit. Might even still need more. Cloud mining, that is. Okay, well, so the problem now is going to be that where is it? It's 600. Yeah, the problem is actually crafting time now. But I think the fix will need to next be that we expand this even more. Maybe just the fiber optics and glass fiber. I guess I could also kind of bum rush these a little bit too, by feeding some of these directly in. Forcing like 100%. I think we just need to do more processing. We need to get more in here. And more out into here. So let's prep that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One to grow on. Come this way. Positive course. Positive might be doing better though now. And I just forgot what the other thing was. Computers, I think, maybe? Yeah. Okay. Well, let's redo this one. And find Silica 2. Here you are. Do that. We build a Storage unit. I wish you could force these things into like moving all the same kind, as opposed to just a stack of it at a time. It says control, but then when you do control click, it puts it over there. So it doesn't really help when you want it in this slot. And control drag doesn't work either. It doesn't do anything more than just click and drag does. No, it's not going to help me much either. There. Out of hull plating? Oh, it's in here. Duh. Alright, back to work. And we just want these. So duplicate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I need hull plating and basic frames. Although this might have been a good candidate for just upgrades rather than expanding this line again. 5 of those. And we're going to need some guns. So let's put one out here. And one here someplace in the middle. Oh no. We don't have enough fuel. Hurry up. I just turned that off. Oh no. Okay. That means that we need to kind of quickly, although it's not going to be quick, over here and deal with this. Oh, we have a limit to our flow rate, though. Is there a way to upgrade pipes? No. Huh. In that case... Oh, crap. That's our problem. We have too much on this one pipe. Yeah, you haven't even been able to empty. I really like that, but it is what it is. There. Long. And then let's reverse this pipe. at least. That'll flow into here, into slot 1 now. If I get over here, we're going to blow in a minute unless you get serviced here. And you do not have enough fuel. Turn that one off. You do this. Turning that one off so that it doesn't use the fuel from the line. It has 2, but that's basically none. And maybe, just maybe, we can pull this off before it blows. Send out the 3 we've got. And I'm going to have to keep an eye on this. In the meantime, though, let's go over here to port 1. Yeah, I just can't output fast enough here. Output port 1, that's here. Let's do that. And this up to there. And then, or these. There, 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 there. I don't know how long this actually will need to be, but to there and to here. We're going to be close on that one. It might blow. Yeah, I know it's critical. I'm trying, but I'm not going to get this done in time to make a difference. It just blew. Dang it. Well, it didn't blow up more than the ship, so that's not so bad. But let's get this finished, the second line finished, before I turn that station back on. I need also these here. And there. And then we'll have to figure out how far we can get. I think I can probably get into that one. And I will probably also do something like this. But I can't. Let's go from here. There. 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 That way the last of these can also get a little bit of fuel from that line as well. And now these should be filling up quite fast, which means we can turn this back. Oh, I gotta turn that on. These should be filling up quite fast now. You've got more than 300, which is how much we need. Oh, we need 500. So we'll wait a little while. We'll let the fuel kind of build up a little bit. Maybe I should put a tank out here. That might have been a smart thing to do. Let's take a look at what the tank lines look like. Storage tank. Oh, you actually go in line. Interesting. Okay. Then what? Then the problem becomes that I can't link the upper one to one of the other spots. So I would need more space here. Okay. One there. And then the tank? Or do I need one more yet? I think I need one more yet. And then the tank. Nope. There. Although, there's not a tier 2 tank, and this has a maximum flow rate anyways. So do I care? Maybe I just don't care. Yeah, I don't care. Just delete it. I'll leave that space there, because I think we need that. Alrighty, and then let's take this back. Duplicate. There. Remove-icate. There. And you're linked to both of those. And they each have now plenty of fuel. Let's turn this back on. And we'll make the next few. Where are we at with this? Oh, there's 3 reactors in there. Good. But I think that'll help a bit, just by having some additional, oops, wrong spot, additional fuel coming in, separate lines and stuff. Let's see, you're all coming in here. Yeah, these are still draining out. Alright, we'll leave that to do its thing then. Next, let's go take a look at what we still need here. Most of what we still need here. Still the limitation on these... No, not. Oh, you're making right now. Still, those are the limitation. Still is superconductors. So they are... still reliant on a limited amount of fiber optics. Thought this might help. It didn't help enough. These can't be upgraded, though. So while I could upgrade these, I would still have to add more of these. Which I guess means I could compress this tighter and have a little bit more throughput. Wait a minute. How many of these do I have? Too many. 6 times 3 times 30. I think I need more output here. So let's get some supercomputers to get the docks to 3, I guess. Oops. Well, that works, I guess. Supercomputers. Also, I am full of stuff here. Anything I can get rid of? Oh, yes. Just put these in here. Okay. Then I forgot what I was doing again. Oh, I was going to boost these. Oh, it took a little damage. If I boost these... No, I was going to boost those. Right. This. And that. And that gets them an output of 480 per minute, which is how much we need for 3 times 6 times 30. Right? 6 times 30 is 180 times 3 is actually 540, so they output almost enough each. Yeah, looks like they're doing 3 something each. Good. It's shared. It's fine. And now 3 more of those guys. Speed. Meanwhile, we need more fusion reactors. Gonna do the bum rush idea here again. Still. That'll make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, which is almost what we need. Hopefully that holds out. So then I think the next thing to do would be to increase... And we're going to store power again. But at least we can handle a little bit more input now. So let's do this. Duplicate frames. Never fails. We either need frames or nanos. We've got plenty of nanos this time, so it's good. Gold. It's so measly, we barely use any. Actually never upgraded it. I mean, I guess we should technically add a little bit here, because we are outputting more than these are able to make. They're making 120, and we're outputting a little bit more than that. Well, maybe a little bit more than that. Are we at all coming back on? Oh, they are building up. Maybe. Slightly. But you. Maybe. Slightly. Yes. So then I think the next thing to do would be to upgrade these. To draw more. Although the 4 times 2 times 30 here means that we probably aren't bringing in enough silica. Maybe that won't help. Takes a long time to make too. We only output 0.6 a minute. So what's that? 100 pluses? It says 1 per minute. Oh, 56% efficiency. What is the reason for that? Is that more showing like history? Like they're only running 56% of the time? Or that's something else? If it ticks up at all with this next craft. No. So what is affecting the efficiency of these machines? Now, are the other things affected by efficiency? Some of them. Oh, it did tick up. Okay, so it has to do with just historical output level. Okay. I can accept that, I guess. Warp speed. And these take... how long to craft? If they have all the parts they need. It doesn't say. Okay. Yeah, I don't think these are holding up. So I don't know that I want more. And you're still not... You're still not carrying enough to need to be upgraded. I do have these at Mark II. Sit down, Tug. rocking the tugboat. And I have this, I think, one short, but we'll find that out when we get there. 1, 2, 3. Might be a little bit short on that too. Weird you can't speed this game up. Only can run in the default time scale or whatever. How's Carbon doing? Still not. How's Inputs doing? Doing well. We can finally get rid of this one, I think. Yeah. Let's remove that. And what about you? You're still emptying out too. Okay, well. Yeah, we're just limited now, I think, by this. Like how fast those can print. So I guess that's another thing to consider for another playthrough, is not putting these lines this close together so that you can have maybe extra of the matter printers stacked, especially as you start upgrading smelters. But without knowing that you can do those things, then you don't know what you don't know. Your flow rate's a little low. The original pipe is. Maybe I don't have enough over here. Over here. Maybe I don't have enough connected to them, because we are drawing it here also, which is actually a problem. Because, yeah, it's getting drawn down on. No, actually, it's kind of the opposite. And these are empty. Okay, let's grab this and duplicate again. Add a couple more into that line. And top those 3. And you are indeed idle, so let's print one more. As long as one of those went through, which I don't know if it did or not. It did. Awesome. That means we'll be done here in just a moment. With stage 9, of course. Okay, now it's time to pick it up, fuel it up, then we can finish stage 9. I was told there is a stage 10, and that might be the last one, so we'll have to see what that unlocks and how that leads us. I like that they don't fuel up instantly. I mean, they require 500, so that's, you know, it's a lot to load, I guess, but I like this on instant load, even when the depot has it. Which it actually kind of doesn't. Outputs, oh, because it outputs maximum 300 per minute, so it can only output 5 a second. That makes sense. Alright, well, speed limits. Alright, don't bother, Tug. We'll just send it off. Completed expansion 9. Ammo factory, ammo depot. Fuel depot to Mark 2. Okay, well, that'll give us probably a faster fuel rate. Miners to Mark 3. Alright. And 3 new ships. 2 of them are the red kind, whatever that means, I can't remember. There's the ammo and the shield generators, finally, that we were looking at. We've been picking up for a long time now. My compliments, Station Commander. You'll find a new range of modules, items, and parts now available. You may now receive orders for military starships. That's the red category, which need to be supplied with ammunition. Ship ammo is produced in the ammo factory and loaded into a ship from the ammo depot. Okay, so I should probably expand this and put an ammo depot in here, maybe? Or two? To fulfill your next objective, please build these ships. 50 Meson Archers, fueled and armed. 50 Meson Lifters, fueled, and 250 Stratos Interceptors, fueled and armed. In addition, we need these items to be in your hub. 1,000 light missile ammo. Better get to work, Station Commander. Yeah. Well, the light missile ammo, we have a handful of that already, so we'll have to. You can see there's 36 already reporting there, and those are actually reporting from the other stations or the other hubs, because we have 30 here. So they fixed this because it wasn't reporting. I don't think anyway. Things from the other hubs in the as completed, but now they are. So that's good. But I think what we'll do is we'll take a quick look at these other ships. They're going to require what kind of new stuff? Missile launchers and shield generators. And nothing new there. And Meson Lifter. Nothing new there, but they require 2 microfusion reactors apiece. 3 supercomputers apiece. These are 2 and 3, and these don't require them at all. That's what we'll start with then. We'll let those kind of build up as we kind of go, I think, with the other ones. I think I'll increase these limits here to 10. Because we're going to need 2 apiece for those other ships, so having a few more down here makes sense. Yeah, scramjets are here. Yep. I think we've got everything here except for the, no, we're missing 2 things, right? Yeah, missile launchers and shield generators. Yep, so we need 2 more things. We'll have to figure out if there's one thing we can remove from here. Remove it, and that way we'll have the space to put those 2 items in. Or I could just upgrade it to Mark II. Yeah, I'll just do that. Actually, let's just do that. And then we'll bring those things in. We'll get started on these ships. We'll continue expanding our factories and upgrading the mines and things like that to try and get as much stuff in here as possible. We could do the smelter upgrades then, because we'll have more materials coming from mines, but that'll all have to come in the next episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.